Welcome, welcome. My name is Cindy Lish, and I am super excited that you're here with me today. I am a career coach that empowers stay-at-home moms with the confidence, tools, and skills to successfully get back to the workforce. Yep, that's what I do. I've been doing this for 8 years, and I have helped almost 600 women to confidently return to the workforce. So before we get started, I want you to click on that subscribe button so you are the first to know every time I have a new video out there. Okay? All right, let's get moving. So why do I do this? Stay-at-home moms hold a very special place in my heart. And why is that? Well, because I too was a stay-at-home mom just like you. And I know what it feels like to have given up a high-powered career, stay at home with your kids, enjoy, love every moment of staying home with your kids, but every single day worry about who's going to hire me? How am I going to get back to the workforce? You know, spend lots of time doing volunteer work, you know, have incredible accomplishments, but not know how to put it down on paper, not know how to put it on a resume in business terms, in marketable terms, to show somebody else that, yes, you're the right person for the job. So that's exactly why I do what I do, because finding a job has almost nothing to do with how good you are at the job. Finding a job is how to market yourself. And it's important to know what hiring managers are looking at today, because the job market today is not the job market that we left, right? A lot of us can remember fondly a time when we were sending out resumes in that hard stock paper and we were mailing them. Okay, it's a different world now. Everything is online. We have to deal with the applicant tracking system, the computer system, the ATS that scans our resumes before they're ever seen by a human being. And I teach you exactly how to do this. I teach you how to get through all that. I teach you how to write these fantastic cover letters that are going to show that you are the right person, that's going to show some of your personality, that's going to really compel the interviewer to want to bring you in for an interview. You know, I help to restore your confidence, to remember that you really can do this, that you have done great things and you will do great things again. I help you to find the right jobs, because it can be really tough when you've been home for a while to figure out what job you want to go back towards. Is it the same career that you had before, or is it something completely different, right? We want different things at different stages in our lives. And I help you to understand the why and to figure out what job can work for you. And then we go out and get it, okay? I love to look for multiple fields for people, because why have all of our eggs in one basket? Wouldn't it be fantastic if you were in a position to choose between more than one type of job and see which one matches what you need now, which one matches your lifestyle, which one matches what you need for yourself, for your family. You know, when women go back to the workforce, we go back for many different reasons. Sometimes we go back because our kids are grown, they're out of the house, or they're getting older and they don't need us the same way as they needed us before, right? Our children always need us, but when they're little, they need us in a much more hands-on way. You know, we are literally feeding them. When they get older, they need us much more, well, first of all, to drive them, but then they need us as someone to talk to, someone to give advice, things like that. So we have more time on our hands. A lot of the women I work with, you know, they want that challenge. They want that sense of, what can I do for myself? I want to bring money into the family. A lot of the women I work with are divorced, are single moms who all of a sudden, after all these years of marriage, all these years of putting themselves on the back burner, putting their own career, their self on hold for the family, for their spouse, and all of a sudden, they're forced to do it all on their own. Right? And they didn't plan on this happening. And now it's, how can I go out and create a lifestyle for myself and my children with the salary that I need to support the lifestyle that I'm used to support the life that I'd like to have for the rest of my life, right? So, you know, you are never too old to create the next chapter of your life. And sometimes it's a matter of just having somebody to hold your hand and guide you through the steps, remind you of your worth, and show you that you can do this. And that's why I'm here. And that's why I'm creating this video series for you, to show you that you can do this and to teach you all the steps, to teach you everything that hiring managers are looking for, so that you don't make even small mistakes that would cost you the job. Because in this online world that we live in right now, everything counts. And there are so many people that are out there competing for every single job that the employers have the luxury of being very, very choosy about who they're looking for, okay? But the really good news is that the majority of people are not going to take the effort to do what I'm teaching you. They're not going to take the effort to customize their resume for every single position they're applying for. They're not going to take the effort to write really great targeted cover letters for every single position. They're not going to take the effort to research the companies before they apply, to research the companies before they're going on the interview, to really understand what the employer is looking for when they're going on an interview. So that means that when you're sitting in the interview chair, I want you to tell your stories. I like to say to have 5 stories in your back pocket. And these are stories that are showing your accomplishments. They're showing how you got along well with other people. They're showing how you handled a situation when you had to deal with a difficult person. They're showing your stories about times when you failed, okay? So, rather than just give examples, rather than just say, I'm dedicated, I'm hardworking, give me a chance and I can do anything, and the employer says, okay, start on Monday. It doesn't work like that anymore. Now they want us to tell our stories. They want to literally be able to see us in the chair, in the job that they're looking to hire us for. So what that means is that means when you're going on an interview, your answers are going to be different depending on which chair you're sitting in, depending on what job you're applying for. And these are all the things that I'm going to teach you as we go through this series, okay? So that you can be ready, so that you can be super confident when you're going back, looking for a job. And that means whether you've been home for 20 minutes or you've been home for 20 years, right? I work with women that are currently working and they're just unhappy. Talking to a woman yesterday, she's like, I'm just so unhappy. I'm earning a really good living, but I'm not happy with my job. I'm not happy with my life. My kids are, I'm single. My kids are out of the house. I'm divorced. And this is not the direction I want my life to go in now. Okay. Let's fix it. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to fix it. Okay. I don't tell you when is the right time to go back to the workforce. That's personal. Okay. But when you're ready, I make it happen. Okay. I teach you exactly what you have to do to make it happen. So stick with me. We're going to have lots and lots of videos that are going to teach you exactly what you need to go back to the workforce. And if you want to get some more education before we even start, before our next video, pop on over to my website. It's cindylish.com, CINDYLISH.com. So much amazing free content is there for you. Okay? So I want you to remember always that you've done hard things. Okay, finding a job is certainly not the hardest thing that you've done in your life. Think about all the challenges that you've had in your life. Okay, whether it was medical, many of us are cancer survivors, myself too, right? Whether it was medical, whether it was financial, whether it was relationships, whether it was accidents, whether it was fires, whatever it is, we've all had difficult things in our lives. We've all had challenges. Use that strength. Think about that strength that you used to get past that, right? You didn't allow that challenge to be the defining moment of your life over which you never succeeded. You put on your big girl panties and you did what you had to do to get past it. So you're a warrior. You can absolutely do anything that comes your way. And certainly finding a job is not the hardest thing you've ever faced in your life, for goodness sakes. You just need to know how to do it, okay? So stick with me, be productive. Always remember you're a warrior. And I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.